Fort Knox, the United States bullion depository in Kentucky, has long been a symbol of American wealth and power. Known for its impenetrable security and legendary gold reserves, Fort Knox is shrouded in mystery. But what if the gold isn't there? What if the vaults are empty? This is the story of a U.S. president's secret visit to Fort Knox and the conspiracy theory that the gold is gone. The legend of Fort Knox. Fort Knox was built in 1936 during the Great Depression to safeguard the nation's gold reserves. The facility is surrounded by layers of security, including armed guards, minefields, and a 22-ton blast-proof door. For decades, it has been assumed that Fort Knox holds the majority of the U.S. gold reserves, estimated at over 147 million ounces, worth hundreds of billions of dollars. However, no independent audit of Fort Knox's gold has been conducted since the 1950s. This lack of transparency has fueled speculation that the gold is no longer there, or that it never was. The president's secret visit. The conspiracy begins with a rumored secret visit by a sitting U.S. president to Fort Knox. According to the theory, the president, accompanied by a small group of trusted advisors and military officials, arrived at Fort Knox under the cover of darkness. The visit was not announced to the public, and no official records of the trip exist. The purpose of the visit? To confirm rumors that the vaults were empty. The empty vault. As the story goes, the president and his team were led deep into the heart of Fort Knox, past layers of security and into the vault itself. When the massive door was opened, they were met with a shocking sight: the vault was empty. Rows of shelves that were supposed to hold gold bars were bare. The president, stunned, demanded answers from the officials in charge. The explanation given was vague and unconvincing. Some claimed the gold had been moved to a secret location for safekeeping. Others suggested it had been leased or sold to foreign governments to pay off national debt. But no one could provide concrete evidence of where the gold had gone, or if it had ever been there in the first place. The conspiracy theories. The alleged empty vault has spawned numerous conspiracy theories. Here are some of the most popular. The gold was never there. Some theorists believe that Fort Knox was always a facade, designed to project an image of wealth and stability. The gold reserves were never as large as claimed, and the vaults were mostly empty from the start. The gold was sold or leased. Others speculate that the U.S. government secretly sold or leased the gold to foreign governments or private entities to stabilize the economy or pay off debt. This would explain why no independent audits have been conducted in decades. The gold was stolen. A more outlandish theory suggests that the gold was stolen by a shadowy group of elites or foreign powers. The theft was covered up to prevent panic and maintain confidence in the US dollar. The gold was moved to a secret location. Some believe the gold was moved to a more secure, undisclosed location to protect it from potential threats, such as cyber attacks or foreign invasions. The gold was used for black budget projects. Another theory posits that the gold was used to fund classified government projects, such as secret space programs or advanced military technology. The implications. If the vaults of Fort Knox are indeed empty, the implications would be staggering. The US dollar is backed by the country's gold reserves, at least in theory. If those reserves no longer exist, it could undermine confidence in the dollar and destabilize the global economy. The alleged secret visit by the president adds another layer of intrigue. If the president knew the vaults were empty, why wasn't the public informed? Was the visit part of a larger cover-up to hide the truth from the American people? The denials and lack of evidence. The U.S. government has consistently denied that Fort Knox is empty. Officials point to the facility's tight security and the logistical challenges of moving such a massive amount of gold without detection. However, the lack of independent audits and transparency has done little to quell the rumors. Skeptics argue that the conspiracy theory is based on speculation and anecdotal evidence. They point out that moving or selling the gold would require the cooperation of hundreds, if not thousands, of people, making a cover-up nearly impossible. The final revelation. The story of the president's secret visit to Fort Knox remains shrouded in mystery. Was the vault truly empty, or is this just another conspiracy theory fueled by a lack of transparency? The truth may never be known, but the legend of Fort Knox and its missing gold continues to captivate the imagination. One thing is certain: Fort Knox remains a symbol of power, wealth, and secrecy. Whether the gold is there or not, the mystery of what lies behind its massive doors will continue to intrigue and inspire conspiracy theories for generations to come. Please remember to like, share and subscribe for more. Stay informed.